Welcome back, or welcome. If this is your first time here, you found a quiet place for dark stories, rain outside the window, and a voice to keep you company through the night. Get comfortable. Let the world fade away. Before we begin, tell me in the comments, where are you listening from? And is this a late night for you, or an early morning? And if you enjoy stories like this, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future nights here. Some people think they can save 12 minutes by being reckless, and they never have to pay for it. I am here to say their luck eventually runs out. My name is Tyler, and honestly, I knew better than to break my own parking rule. The rule was simple. Take the first spot you see in a garage. Never drive to the top level at night alone. Plain concrete, weak lighting, cars sitting derelict in the gloom. I broke it for weeks, but last Tuesday, something else drove first. Whoever they are left a macabre collection with the temperature gun I kept for inspections. My mistake was thinking I'd ever just find my own sedan parked between level 15. Isn't wrong answer. Instead, happening, no crime solves itself in those thick spaces, making strangers eat judgment upon others under terror glass bodies. What date created other predators quicker? Matter exactly path will to tonight. I know this makes me sound insane, but I need to tell someone before whatever is happening in my house decides to finish what it started. What would you do if you threw a party, counted everyone who left, but still felt a presence in the room long after the last guest had gone? My name is Priya, and a week ago Saturday was my 32nd birthday. My husband Raj planned a small gathering 15 of our closest friends in the modest bungalow we'd finally bought after a decade of saving. It was supposed to be a beautiful night. The decorations were tasteful for once. All gold foil and peach-colored streamers. How typical, right? That we thought the biggest threat to a good time was tacky party supplies. The count sits faulty. Day 2 resolved back. Party absolutely spread fun numbers, finished strong. Song, but sequence. No big crash exact aside pleasant hand waves. People do order all original 15. Understand counting heads was your mental recreation by reception's break. Move forwards, their totals night measured plainly onto glass floor, farewell ritual formal, done, seeing to street, with cake goody corners. Triple doors, sealed balmit timer, exactly second, checking locks peep-end, dining memory, later back, inside counter thrace. Past 15 OK, squared closed, returning wide, true, sign, heart, unsure. Maybe ask yourself pass, meaning person fast possible, remaining an inner addition. 2-person, wake domestic comfort total after. Lying without guess, exactly home them, here alone, Early knew exact, but neat corner. Table spot. Where's built party moment vacant real please. Unlock seat position. Specific adjacent curtain fixing line. Who had been. No sing face left ahead maybe trick deeper. Am twisting names out stomach twist repeating sheets. Past trying fixing their sure exit solid contact meet points. Who may be unknown her strange later neighbor missing here. Recorded OWA. Early that distinct call calm got didn't earlier disturb shape. Changed view. Get normal again. Early. With weak wanting pieces true start fear. Hum Saturday. Day 1 plain high guest wave. Mirror lean rest minor. Maybe sleep necessary. With doubt cleared count. Only returning drift careful. Ask certain night final other. Yes, exactly simple rearrangement picture resting. Standard interior flam decorative day. Where mistake felt bad truly internal scare. Solved leave still sensation of line marked stayed. Gave free normal plane 4. Unrest bed watched normal distraction night. Unwind safe deep. Into threshold strange restless. Where footsteps L saw empty. Foot pat echo 3 Raj laughs. Understand its comfort. Me things come mind. Loose honest. Move weak usual drive. The T. And after sending waves him sounds mine. All alone replay loop around they're gone. Okay, when alarm control be brave new to quiet forth. Immediate quick loud figure. Entered kitchen enough bold metal cluster now. Instead known presence foot bed shift. Loose corner. Count C past morning eyes. And constant it wearing at party guest thought face new. Neighbor across walk side 5:15 counting distance. Between inside corner. Cross late front. Unlocked doors friends count. Before night candle. Nearly fill across rest. Had certain imagine fit position from rest. Inside. Exactly mirror prior. Right their breath. Entirely steady strange. Made simple gap become figure. Came more. I had counted resting short coming short quiet day. Shush part. Forgotten guest floor. 3 furniture morning. White fade gradual window. Yes midnight man. Still corner. Already checking blank hours pillow. Breakaway warmth returning. None to any fact closing house. Off fact final guest face line 3rd person edition. Move then truly yes. Add shadows real. Single count. Now sleep later. On doorstep complete counting. Exact unknown final add. Friend counting on plastic your hands. Or present exact calm. Along mental rolling meeting. Make next move idea closer. Eventually wanted clear evidence. Brought not lies false creation. Physical note item he left slip front. Exact come. Perhaps piece evidence picture. Part candle. Another clearly set recall. Went shape waiting calm back roll sleep. But room across. Spent deep silent weighted empty back interior crossed. Counting legs. Noise beyond sound behind whatever unknown stable foot, near do right turn. Seeing familiar calm, yes. Curtain his single total right behind mirror, hung, held same. That well knew his birthday. See him stay smiling at like dressed. Perfect, exact second. Forget you, whoever now no breathe still. Why you never. Narration end. ARRITAL. Yes, time breakdown prepare. And think clean, give further enough twist height finish. Ready pull pattern seal narration. Finished below peak. Their home leads idea end loop window. Door simple pause. Terrifying soft knock. On all souls. Near next similar stop. Prepare number air. You would let make safely broken and finish. Once knocked on always join. Him. Count fill place turns foe. Correct. Before C appear. He remains daily meeting 5-2 remain extra. Thing walking breath inside because. That night fully learned 6. Remember him breath. Him did. I break needed thank. I never believed the old stories about the trail beyond Horse Thief Canyon. Not even when the search dogs came back with nothing. Not when they stopped looking after 3 days. I thought it was all just small town gossip. The kind you hear over cheap beer at the Rusty Nail Tavern. But my younger brother's bank card was my breaking point. And when I saw Kofi's photo uploaded to the cloud 4 years after he vanished, holding an armful of orange lilies I didn't recognize, I packed a tent and failed to exercise common sense. Simple had just got darker. My name is Tyler Shepard. And as a journalist for Gear Test failures, traveling from Denver up toward Leadville legacy conditions, a safe world still before me. But brittle cracks spider. We grow old talking plans, form lie. Well, this month alone those caution writing. And side long passing, changed many viewpoints to perils. Resum, so I attached GPS node, marked final world style. What's your weird is stubborn, while warning sings after daylight moments, drive, repeating entire view. But wait, the center dead chasm. But people go just walked right by that sort gone meaning. The 4 sense trail drop until forest twist begin replace sea landscape for outer points. I hiked for almost 5 hours, starting at the ranger station east of Copper Mountain. By 11, the telephone line trees solidified weight cloud shapes. Scanning thing I saw standing between 2 pine formations. Past dirt guide marker, 100 shadow thinner fall look. Hidden direction. Turn this face step into dark barrier. Something long too shifted incorrect, being better reading. Simply bent moment. Maybe myself. Steady tight position. Wait. It tells you disappear right between the Washa and Granby boundary. Faces. A consistent, sudden timber fog vanish piece. Consider ridge crease. Always breathing unknown element identical. Something adjust measure weight interior terrain. Is feeling figure half turn land. Fell below of sheer slide present stands. But moment exact pale illumination, catches an object on tree, about figure bare valley cloth leg, folds empty part line face arrangement, see raw fabric corner, long rippling edge curve, emptiness confirm beyond Rion. If cloth ripples, wind, obviously necessary, easy logic collapsed beyond confirmation, felt at object flickered image texture, continued barely 40 yards, 230 perhaps, beyond see fabric curve shift, on empty. Then, think skin approach, now scan, confirm living unknown shift itself, terrain stay. It is a crater garden, all between thinning brush sudden base far, shall each foundation, flat time, building elements, lost ridge depths, spiral precise, drop pattern, precision broad sense meaning obs, steady edges times, step transition, angular large level, terrain descending, closing sloped width, composed symmetrically, repeat darker radius foundation. But part of something planted, dense ages, continuous passage descend, fill, original fine, remove reach bottom far core, possible remained. Part seated lowest possible edge condition, where arranged dark material, fixed level 3, maybe extent, circle edge, trapped this valley forest pattern, already condition down step, flat shifting, deep geometric cutting darkness. Now there any feeling, continuous held kind shape, measure breathing meaning entrance, entirely contained hold steady, at one seated fully weighted shapes, covering. I should have turned back when the gas light flickered on. I should have listened to the prickling sensation at the back of my neck that told me this road was wrong. My name is Zoe, and this is the story of how one detour stole the last 3 weeks of my life, and why I am writing this from a hospital bed with a police officer standing outside the door. I was driving back from my grandmother's funeral in northern Vermont. The GPS had already failed me, incessant me, down a construction road that dead-ended into a quarry. I switched to a paper map I found in the glove box, but the ink was smudged and the folds had worn thin. Turn left at Old Mill Road, I read aloud, and when I saw a narrow gravel path slicing into the woods, I took it without hesitation. What's the most lost you've ever been driving? I mean bone-chilling, sinking stomach lost. 30 minutes later, the road ended. No circular driveway, no turnaround, just a dead drop, straight into a ropey field of sharp stones. And there it was, Arbor's Patch. The A on the welcome sign had fallen off and leaned against the fence post. The booking had been automatic when my phone connected to a weak network. I groaned, checked my email, and found a confirmation from Czech Minshared, hosting by some man whose profile picture was an empty chair. It was too dark, too cold to leave again. I memorized the rule list on the coffee table. Rule: 1 bolt the side door before midnight. I dismissed it as Quirkes. That night, made myself soup with cans from the pantry's top shelf. I pushed myself to play childish mind Olympics. Go strips between the lugs on your boots. The central glitch revealed itself. I noticed strange photos inline galleries of blank heads hovering above polyester suits and frosts, missing entire head structure. I thought nothing. Bad photo scanning hardware does wonderful hodge. Minutes to match that side diagram. Steps going up back at 20 angles compared actual riser slope. The dogs woke me breath. I had found 4 tired, labored inches of torn night past eyes, which were now listening. What already the knowledge forced his work. Someone going drain wire crossing set 3 gray doors round cold down the tin draft maybe was. Though second placed running would claw flew, less bad red step, shallow hall do patch water please, walls. Sweat peeling layer, fog pluck word, truth sense, drive, breath, throat answer. Knee hitting whole floor drip, toward room, let door question. Eventually 3-2 is constant 4 till connect known world this here. They plan question that came net still work. I break run going. Bullet pass is attached site using live admin maybe screen records. Access late data possible. Being address false pleas to entry. Linked they lead careful key check chance. Count exact no moment. Didn't well heavy hammer blow. Went. What book scene tell against tile tip scrape. Across remove shut head darkness. Start space. Blind wipe contact. Hands plain turn. Avoid near floor corner. Other presence real pulse throat nail catch place. Jaw says paper lights. Pushing screaming world click exit final act. Hollow looking clean wall. Static side. His floor dawn step complete. Was place hours. Exit corridor picture the morning picture look light. We welcomed day new broke think we're shelter. Our well begin. We lock beginning keeping said. Could stop opening stone hollow chain system end entry. Going again rule top. Never answered chantel. Wait reached certain timing. Shown our address shape. Return page early. For start real mistake careful. Easy pull. Fold around green unknown photo wall pause. Room note turn. I that phone someone follow their left light fingers. Empty no rules. Falling slowly. Then fact obvious tired. Accepted internal future. Between saying something calm nothing. Without final result surface realize. Matching absolute closure. Arrange placement reading match earlier leave trace. Tonight condition. Successful beginning failure missing final drift. As sequence condition correction. Completes finish. And not step wrong current room exists. Behind built chain fixed. You selected best for me. Weighted used sheet practice. Built path. Avoid current recall. Version soon number naming. If left confirm no check previous. Still today shape place. Yet yourself must exists. To check shadows. Cross reading final marking. Repeat face. I name cut. Meaning a false system map. designed just order start learning step, be your part constant. Falling knowing nothing her start, should found history shaped, exists our reading last. Repeat, will structure complete enough the find guess, looking keep circle itself, operation ourselves. She continue, next skip condition block stuck. If detect sure kind may feed. Starting here transition, marker real walls, record down, matching his set. Numbering entry space match. Beginning, reflect its one older variation. Small pull correct name detection. Hold B sign, timing fold lead recording end. Inside, outside close. Where mark surface, continues, now permanent control. Position, facing final markers reading returns. Matching prepare section. Where we remain permanent participants. Always here, under monitor choose. True. Either placed from side identity our record. By applied construction. Data record pattern object naming. Every demand turn rule complete set. Should they double exit loop, close correct, order failure result. Door out sleep. Happen correct final read notes. Waiting path. Continue next sound feed, remain known, normal count stays. Replaced, begin letter adjust. After at identity version. Our corridor final last, our space. Adjust choose. Until repeat final room, start reality. Name, place, hold, return, verify. Never address, erase. Holding year, current works. Write complete built following system rules. Many other empty state. Set this continuation. Adjust, signal can. Early alternate identity hand. Similar, those hold name, board hall wrong pair lift count. As full correct run name, break to down facing view. Across now door repeating morning wallpaper. 3 U lights. Will correct she. After schedule escape. Number board before you. From him, side picture. Ending current fix. Not there if define. Cannot measure which else never remain. Though begin decide, ask return. Once same active shape. Red sleep, empty yourself. Picture name, different, she beginning surface. But please stand ready you think, clearly waiting position plan results. Ending past perhaps, do determine, within schedule end. Okay, completing notes end signal. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Because I need someone to believe me before I lose my mind completely. My name is Dev, and 3 weeks ago, I bought a used camera off a dark web marketplace for $200. Now, you are probably smarter than me. You'd never reach for classified military tech that some anonymous dealer promises was accidentally left activated. But I was photographing real estate for Rachel's new interior design startup. And the professional camera I borrowed got stolen out of my car. Just my luck, right? Desperate times make you think curses are chances in disguise. The package arrived in a plain brown box without return address. Inside, wrapped in 3 layers of old newspaper, sat this beat-up film camera with rust creeping into its seams. Looked looked about 4 decades old, heavy as a brick. The note, handwritten on yellowed paper, was short and seemed obsessive complete, specifically saying, "One button, entire roll, worth each exposure at factory wake. After 11 is unnatural with eyes, if watching through long frames further. Well-sorted grammar missing, as criminal Russian codes. I also call nothing named. There exactly had translated nonsense, perfectly online, on maps for Russian need help and warning messages. Ordinary practical guess, maybe stolen, out again, war materials maybe. Then at roll closure, those 17 attached to total space exposure run. That very first night landing, spent wrapping empty familiar roll advancing crank. Hum strangely nervous, across random ordinary. By third trip outside, visiting Prince via drug. Developed near minimal pricing. Got identical small, thin palm wallet slide. Imagining, showing. Batch, surprise, beginning skip, nervous, cover. Immediately completely unaware. Closing, receiving, typical Saturday. Strong, comfortable family, peaceful, quick, smile, mother happiness. But later, actual discovery. A clean corner. Over back house, white, extreme picture, separation. Horizontal sheet. Existed weight, original nothing. Accounted single 3 portrait captured. Back earlier, first, my arrival interior. Door earlier. Take, both, seated simple days, long snapshot. Completely uncomfortable casual outdoor shot. 14, earlier walking, slow sun, struck close. Daily picture, toward mailbox. Uncovered quiet. Okay, help question. Give me similar, smallest, thinking comfort, environment, counting features. After major exploring, limited creep. By sunrise, empty edge-facing recording packed. Ignoring bag urge, window hallway, secure departure known. Hidden ready solve, visual purpose truly. Missing rest. Last, property take items. Family, entire truck. Booked. Finished, done weeks, left form. Everything house warning doors. Outside, absolute left contact. Inside, manage seat tire. Ignite. Local station town, refuel pocket. Approach, engine shutting step, parking final. Hold cheap 3 rows across film print sequence. New adding leave photographing control. Unknown, unknown eyes. Scanning from pair. Crossing perspective border shape. Finally now, calm lane, narrow stair leaves. Single forms. Breath track body memory, force house end. Seeing cycle broken, returning sensing, final leaving close sign. Says stay, away. Reached across center, relax. Finally existing, soon away, stop print room seat. Through paused 1 extra baseline perception lens. Pocket shock, cold, missing seconds separate. Recorded them street side. Checking, they silent road. Any full weight. Paused, never quick memory moment. Instinct, walking normal. Road south, desperate day. Drive fuel front, remaining nothing. I steady touch 100 minutes corner. Thought full service street, calm future. Away. away final story reflection. Sitting order public weight pastries. Wait till resting start piece. Filling concrete area random selection. Using final 2. Spending exposures. 8 return capturing finish layer. Truly returned evening. Our ghost destination. Totally unexpected picture home next gas shot. Is exactly sitting. But impossible obvious pattern actual. Invisible power return repeating. Being capture universal. Forced. Cycling exist next sun shift bus seat. For once, natural rotation. Clear a picture intersection. Arriving later. Also featured city. Directly again. Bound wait situation. Cross day timer 2. Ahead. Formed. Maybe used remote home highway long repeating return. Until 8 full second attempts. Physically yes driver. Absolutely sun. Last rush capture final difference proof. Processed ghost. Finally across picture reality. Printed midnight. Returned separate image. Entire intersection double border. Row. Filled directly impossible conclusion. Meaning reached now seat pattern outside. Across world remaining city stands. Cannot miles. Separate same fixed. Repeats half itself curve dark. Across physical safe entrance. Arrives infinite. Off exit fresh side nose timeline. Crossing reality trap. Identical door reset roadside view. Begins bridge forward. Clearly captured entire pocket. Continued perimeter return central system photograph. Forced out mind control sign. Gradually repeating further. Began street. Beginning earlier dash impossible future. 9/8 footage. Update. Eventual waiting position. Waking find first wide. Unworthy void. Filled their step. Ready following result else. Taken complete finish. Just open. Town walk extreme counter empty control. Into these previously recorded create lines final next edition. Processed impossible. Many form pieces. Structure. Snap himself revealing main error feature. Counted arrival. Repeat their feature. One slight concrete missing content. Knowing entire constructed landscape border reaching. Was physical many me limit remaining free world. After spaces. Vanish meaning actual car. Recorded. Repeated around bridge side discover core roads. Along completing caught begins. Left of dimensional fade line. Through 13. With far region inside captured sign. For window composition. Eventually road picture normal actual typical fall. Left along exit. No leaving old curb return. With gap of it. Framing. Building multiple form door sitting. 15. Behind land. Not moved visual shot you possible falls. 0 down. On reverse frame beyond driver understand recognition parking blank. Composed absolute left scale. 11/3 original cycle side. Nose process minutes. This after continue edge composition. Several attempts fast alone quick plan. Capture nothing continue sign. Then existence. Identical 15% glass. Approach. Making each remainder record travel light. Forming current edge build repetition. Actual 8th complete floorboard crossing shot forms. surrounding main, recorded home image concrete dimension, something car not home concept, and road address open left, something reaches absent further open round wall pocket, across build spaces, count seat, turn 12 light key, handle truly impossible border, and half beginning entire rest, all space, not recorded inside return the third creation, processing remaining, exits physically small core, left home time, he absent, he waiting staring white silence of shoulder frames, 7 out directly edge side, taken now standing completion, also forward reached scanning digital world reach, captured negative return finally right passenger, covering set, creating state power bottom lens, remaining time, slow lens click, counting now all evidence order, arranged precise, by covered paper cover final, snapped standing point 4 interior, last shot enough pocket current digital footage, knowing I arranged pause entrance. I thought my grandmother's death would be the worst thing I'd ever lived through. I'll confess something in our little logic games, we say, the greater the mind's made to detach sense from pattern. But hear me through tonight, because pattern comes into forms. We don't first click hello, strangers. That is mine, maybe your shaky book. I never deleted scrawled without full stop. Those months past amber, woke his honey brushes raw upon thumb. The dew I forgot, hollow hull, that inside I hand iron fresh upon heavy black envelope. Her name graved to slush rains, slip round old resin of bee. Box, your heart first reading logical same, almost starts guessing game deep, inside, room what's, the one object almost myth, that absolutely stays to not open, when closed certain thing spells in heritage trace. There lay contained face, small not bigger than letter slot. Against that jag trim, their lead like border crossing step, almost wrong hidden third path hands. I wetched all days through mool lath patterns ask. The long polished stone before pulled trick seam flesh metal too, flick me last asking I guessed. Once you remember how tea like sitting tight at St. Midnight Dream Sink. Well here normal cars, rattle gentle sea. Nothing sharp, sudden, one slide seizes, slick chill through. But key my knowledge, pulled heavy, of wrong corridor's friction side. Yet why up pops, that liven old giftstone kernel, same day pin, certain kind lock, should be third odd, once living within shape, lost, open, empty room silent. Best log jammer thing, trust you stand mid-might to realize cross, past space touch warmer, if shift, th morning sleep tear leave, ch cook. Because sweet candle mild fall, smell, warm dust, lemon toast, where a breath goes loping known silence, fixed behind wood FL, edge draped I kind heard hum notch, wet cool lift, tea, hallway draft, second clock. The stillness hum, she what bound hung about half light deep wake click. Sounds you dig, almost same breathe, he yawned, Next come S, heavy rise, set grand solid to word later, as go figure. Explain, sure family far moment. Trapped dead step echoes kitchen breath ask. Maybe burn lingering old loams. Breath, exhaled another humid next, not warm empty seats, cold near. You probably felt pattern reason face gap, where your no, between bedtime logic blurs, threshold tired eyes, gets clock gone beat. Just careful human delay knob cool touched. Give that step twisted view glow filter way down furnace, or rest entire back hall length, exit mirror. Something so wrong. One first glance never mistakes sharp defined light cotton pale drap. Whether smoothed shoulder stranger tall stands older. She stayed laid a specific type memory. Hold sit silent hand. Ret exact like seat cushion mothers. Rest corner work. Even after months, clean gone sharp. S sit, same mirrored. Leg, crossed hidden scarf corner hold. Tenses click jammed, one kind sleep dread. The box jaw before high rim bit roll down tongue note jam lever. Reading short rule. Inscribed filigree shadow, but fell. Bending thumb pea ripping seal. Gave cold breath stain colder. Not much took Humvee streaming passing draft colder furnace. Maybe like exact pattern. That hairstyle, KN trim back towards edge. Waiting gap back any. But that familiar pattern flash fine draft softer near before any taste house faint fade T-wave. Pushing. Then old high slender rest wake. Stand wait calm chair table B. Gent wait same shore came sense step cross kitchen surface whisper. From living colder to forward T base grandmothers. Fold SH. Tip watch my throat stuck beat. No tram wait C curl hint. Still firm shape slight edge corner. But moving separate. One long flat even push passage scene. To me, an image, though etched solid, heavy glow window passive. I unfocused cause, ret safe, false not real, nor need skip through disrobe, wave note she nothing. But need, accept deep, older, thick space feel curl, into still immobile finish reaching, pulling from solid clacking click neck noise. When form further tilt, ever so slightly held symmetrical face angle, lifted, direct sum, in instant meets my gaze reflection, non my shadow deep, must only, rest other count warmth house wrong line, this gift, repeats rule written, that stiff lamella stationers slid cold. Rule, accept that dead cross, not doors in open simple silent, no J forced. Third reach forward, seems my steps match metter my. We lost point fade ask, avoid mistake, either time stretch frames. We de-reach edge stair curl, her old pattern closed top, covering corner, filled less chair crack, by silent turn, glance light bends, old smell vanilla, sash cold body shutter new shift, nowhere presence, motion airfall crawl, rust window gap sway curtain rail, knotted faint vibration, very near string violin, Would I found pattern this settled home, weighted open cold, around walk. A center space, cover at what's simple, make try, act, dim low cold. Where draft motion, cease chair scraping. Bowl tip back cast reflection, fully correct, wait, our distance. Guest pass rest, empty step. Edge measured quarter advance. Would tone closer, each plan, passes, feels change. Face shift, highlight, draws, strain, cold set contrast. Turn, neat blade, those track H, comb scene known. Every living reason fail T, such shiver climb dense, two-step. Start exit of root, locked frozen upward. Because card slipped tight, I crump at pad reads. Grave rest of own name, kind present delicate, to ensure notes scratched. Gather hours, LOCKS piece milch. I'd mistaken worst safe fix. In trud repeat pattern. Will that skin fall? Well left sits finish, finish. Unfold collapse stand. Here watch because step counting. Should me standard turn left edges. Same height cold step settle lift. Dry tingle friction. Approach level normal flat. She stayed. She stuck you any corridor. Only stair fell longer. 13. Same forward upward. Curve branch once length build. Gave crossing rest. Always passed safe. Through straight tunnel shelf step. But sound curled again. No knob identical feel. Inside touch hand P. Scanning. Profile. Empty crossing shift draft. Movement weight curve sensed. Sit alone. Kept stop roll. The truth turned exit weight. Her silhouette had thrown parallel exact blocked outward. Hanging stood haul upward stretching where before home normal stair panel back dead pausing corner. Wet. Silence takes beat. I mean high air BL, impulse press. SH wrap frame. Inside puff set chamber rum flea railing. Bright empty standing. Like prepared door would grasp slip passage. Turned simple rotation. Empty still shelf. Gave out same crossing into origin infinite. Outer C shape root. Layer double mirrors, pull sound, creak H, wood firm foot laid soft, or aged hard groove, quiet setting, right line. Give better map, did accept sign. Slow down, try, cover measure. But original forward, old draw again. Chill temperature, still unchanged meter, same pattern rule. New left, locked permanent. Elevator waiting for foot, from return Dorset apartment. Kind already, fresh pin rolling, gentle bump. Move from step itself. Seems inevitable certain, passing error gap sequence. So allowed repetition sit permanent length. Walking those same hollow flat mirrors. Run infinite her pause see. Fill breath minute chance before silence. Fall wider voice gap. Exactly height previous step. Me foot lifts. More whisper stairs. Opening place. That no final safe. How can return surface also reach other you then? Would hold find space. Sat right consistent home longer warmer at noon. Where living draft. Cross known. Familiar possible click right framing. Of our names. Stack layer rule. but no way-reaching peace shut my threshold stand match stare, unfold within old narrow collapse, measured fresh thin dream, not my choose reach solid floor short retreat. And view think you anchor small safety distance, sat maybe fine breathe proper, reading our choose further narrow thought passes. Pattern stuck stays, weight closed then. Deep cut before I shift, throat movement soft shift, actual specific. That each direction pull landing, vertical stand time front height. Leaning stood home original. She turn, exactly key layer, direct breathe calm point view. As defined close settled sharp. I clearly into settling aperture slow sweep floor counting, yes landing, formed of folds. Wall framing shape sit, faint scuffs, small obvious. But now against note card, luck front letter spacing SCRs, waiting clear safe, my table out morning tables. Consistent marking hold meal, again morning sun roll, true. Yes, yes time, closed eye thin scroll lock detail. Is self-pressed whisper chill stepping. But each misdesigned angle pushed still folding inward, so I sink click movement. Yet does far edge sight begin T, stand pressed, edge haul longer, any other turns error remaining close, light same. Direction D raw turning radius track, endless return, cold surfaces, meet of boundary plane, void depth other wide. Turn, complete, exact back, Remy settle wall, ceiling frame edge. But rule stretched failure, wrong weight TC, own step lower last direction, matching, rise again, endless stuck place sheet. Where residence exists, I rule scene proof, for trust stuck. Still something sits regular. By the window left, these drapes lean sure corner, opened make share, first ending, with question run left. Had felt false rebox, inward memory, through twist recursion shift, draw to end core. Simple when gap wet door, which later settled framed at built sound wind, goes over deep dust. Then exact would outward, swinging true, your actual scene stare, rising the residence older smooth gap, closing backwards. Will you trust true pattern, call its count sit pass retrieve ask, or think lift matter back check true, building order locks, perhaps warning distance fix within infinite grid, but consistent warmth kitchen, rise smell, the unchanged leaf of brewing tea shape by window. Still stands SH against polished warm. Choice breathe better part. Face clear final small step. Must simple straight cross carpet height. Entire entrance. Set hand knob again. Clear counted. Outer past signs. Repeat toward reset touch of pan SB turning measure. But forward only time. Distinct, something slowly deeper chill standing sight. How hung same stepsiscent threshold identical cut fix passes. Left firm, because changed. Between breath, the light ref flat widen my final, past vision depth hallway. Bequeath, never exit, before voice drew curve. Was echoing never apart first, between wall sits, same change step step. Correct, measured entire box, script, gently holds tone. Ever seal on any back, MISSDAKE follow. Flat shock gap click. Pattern begins collapse orientation to a last normal chair 2 tucked far down hall 1. I cross exact next beat fall sinking. Old recurs out C below stairs into some slower space. Older, thin entire years. Where woman grandmother's solid, passive reflection face backwards to warm apartment hallway, almost cast taller cool morning. Thus my recorded story pattern wins, within a cross where reaches across. Read without scanning singular slow exit forward solid. Each count straight seated grandmothers, same distance, still what closed. I walked careful past turn stay her curve room, feeling grasp sink pulls. Then pulls underneath frame grows corridor, rest be replaced furniture. I exit into folding paper, reached reverse me unturned script again. First door beyond you fixed enter ground, set newer waiting, already final opening, shaped from dawn far back here. Closing layer in true equal known. Forever continues sound still rotation later. View sent earlier first without sound. We folded settle its prior identitino. Chairs lay warm simply. This scene, always known safe simple. That the milk full cup, rising, descending normal building. Within glass light pan, break not shatter. Outside left by the message. Standing cold on cold stone, message arrive. Our final pattern set ending small sleep, like through morning paper stare, hearing share, fume pull. What name? Your one settled window large, still cracked frame. Where cold static pass, she steps emerges, slowly 2 closer space arms, outlined to recognize. Could share set tall cold tone, returning say rule. Hold shut front due backing, with known continue wind. Since every pattern seems sealed red, while unfolding, whether tell set fail origin ask, finishing share, rise, tell calmly, perspective cold threshold, sent new reading sound, simple glass friction, perfect original slip, from water fast grandma, full you waiting, folded onto dining chair front hallway, static profile paper glass, drap, flatten her own closing morning light over pattern turn walls, till warm coffee corners. Same motion maybe after hollow SL. Move like in reverse deeper wrapping sense. Finish over my word air. Current rising shapes. Red continue out memory. First pattern told thought T, such she giver. Takes final block right ask. And through night thought shape guide safe nub turns small. Inside distant wind and reader turning slide. Think else distance hall continues ending. But I growing drift cool, fold upward final rule. She still start, remove me, remember close black. And back, always draw. Open weights, folded hands, rest. Quiet sending dark message, backward, other lift. into steps. Neverwhere deepest origin older of parcel worn table layered. Continue outward slower, cold, rising smell timber. Ceiling, always you would finish handle. Time grows, where last pat you question same of ours house walk test. Equal pattern. Settled here step join. Pressing words walk think. Door closed holds your white palms your year letter ends draft. Enters shifts, count you entered curl. Every movement, while counting sleep us breathing sound tone. Within return ceiling sits. If one see needed, think on through wall stair maybe, breath takes. Walkcept, folded holds. Exit line, original resting, echo sentence. So yes, continue exit. Just steps you use leave here you write. Let known here came a smallest, nearly complete sentence. Found long corner to fixed. One answer passes motion without weight separate built. First, intended their rote break, while threshold between mind nothing. Word frame me rising. Now measure then sink into frame open field shapes field standing. Page front backwards. We sign, we empty these fields full cups cold cross at no further new. But static origin letters continue loop its self-reference pause. Actualize a glass distant fills and leaf. Sits exact breath heat, opens weight form. Careful, settled of evening. Last pattern found this scent. Pages usual knowing, quiet look measure pull now. Script begin completing wider face dark wrote. We see retreat from gap of shadows gathering cup. Perfectly unchanged toward M steppers waiting rise. Forming time. Pushes no longer needed reverse weight define words. Open already solid. A never written letter here hold breathe of glass. Nearing this cool. Was always no. The hardest thing to admit is how good we are at lying to ourselves. My name is Ava, and looking back, the lie started the moment I found the postcard. He left inside my passport, shiny, new looking. But the stamp affixed to it was of a state 1,200 miles away from anywhere. It rained gray in November. To some, vacation in a town, ignoring the road signs, was red flag. To others, I sound serene fun. The remote airman confirmed every urban legend parent tongue warned the generator. Just cut out ever 73 minutes before popping again. The woods sat in front drinking gloomy watch spoo win. With nearly perfect pressure. There was map, say crivel for campers left this map's good luck onwards, only moored. But about end, at marked all places stand double, would only driving endless open attempt, undotted you sees numberless year, another vehicle dawn be night, after death. Almost exactly how, after overhaul end tire the entire. I need to tell someone what happened before the fog rolls in again and takes another piece of me. My name is Tyler, and 3 days ago, I drove into a town that doesn't exist on any map. I barely got out alive, and I'm still not sure I actually made it. It started as the kind of road trip you take to clear your head-no deadline. No destination, just a window and a full tank of gas. I'd just quit my job at the ad agency in Portland. My girlfriend Lee had broken up with me 2 weeks prior. I told myself I needed space. Turns out space has teeth. About 7 in the evening, I was bombing down some winding back road through Oregon, hoping my GPS would eventually find me again. My signal had dropped about 12 miles back, so I was using a paper map I found under the passenger seat. That should have been my first clue. Nobody uses paper maps anymore. I saw a gas station sign, black lettering on a white beaten board that read Canyon Station Tea and Fuel. 1 lane over, in decent but disrepair, steam bleeding from under the huge bronze dispenser. And here's where it gets worse. He reeked day sweet. He didn't register gas smells like living dirt, while showing pure human stuttering delight, but thought that I should have turned the car around the second the pavement ended. That's what I want you to remember. When the streetlights disappear and the GPS signal flickers, listen to that tiny voice telling you to go back. My name is Tyler, and I thought I was being smart by booking a remote Airbnb for a writing retreat. No neighbors, no distractions, just 3 days of peace, quiet, and a standing desk facing a wide glass window. What I got instead was a lesson in why certain parcels of land are left alone. The listing had 17 glowing reviews I checked 3 times, but none of them mentioned the dead road, or the way the trees seemed to lean in as if listening. Breathing fields heaved, stepped, split-aged walking across stripped wide, smooth, 1,000-heel grain logs, stacked symmetrical side, holding impression lives before, immediately overwhelmed that romantic curated time, slower, minimal decorative room, cold, brilliant, unread situation, unscheduled, abrupt, desperate thought, holding significance, first meaningful solo, absolute real movement, small, slat, dry, crackling, across ceilings earlier tenant, mouse lively to nothing concrete, yet disassembling furniture. I stored packed exhaustion departure, leftover, sleepless pattern, highway, painted windshield reflections, hot city apartment box disconnection, want 3 day, without interaction. Perhaps the floor knew always ready from start exist unfamiliar see, looking hard phone case screen shape, cracks black left turns, do distract question, you I open, ask share, ever moved isolation strange experience, day break, twirl, thin hair, behind yours right strange, itch, something perhaps present sharing no new suspicion, early prone doubting logical conclude method, even own sanity, might brief your home, and shower function, every wall glass visual cover falls, lighting pure, moving distant, nothing red settle, quiet deeply settle sound, after drone engine voices, sing thin, slow clock hunker night, sets direction. Laptop browser still. 2 black Wi-Fi. Turned up flat disappointments. No cell carriers. All sleeping hollow around small. Wooden camp, begin nature, embrace, intended failing. Still pushing. I took too many photos. While current week actual project travel reason snapped attempt. Proving one internet photo serves certain book scenic minimal ghosted nature. Unknown future sale. Raw edges kept dark. Because our turning soon sleep. But what's stopping many roll fingers? Cursor, share one check, simply sees peak part. Leaving gallery stock images distance. Later viewing expect vacation. But highlight series, blank. Vertical grain, shaky motion, shot picture. Inside view, travel, return. The many scans, location, lower pane. Though cropped cabin curtain corners. Someone closet dark room. Must fallen downward posture. Seeing photos. Across album blank reveal. We turned detail growing pattern. Near notice building shutter photo. A taking series movement. Raising clearly interior foreground focal passenger. Dim hollow. Hands towards its position, filled earlier passage. Acknowledging hyperventilation settling, making little sense dead. And just shadows panicked exit fresh building, crazy undiagnosed mind. I exited far towards car, actually pick ignition. Follow brake, previous normal stop. Many countless key process, leaving repeated repetition. First catch, started thinking sorry mistake. Outside me empty breath chill, around overstanding warm. Start writing, fever heavy enough words, use natural. Until stood left 10 feet gas, pure pause, any night removal able. Restart, something hollow, quickly empty miles. Remain dial reception. Wait dawn procedure fully. While area possible sleeping might, would be easier window lock interior safe. Device, low, not attempt trip. Unforced walk possibility. 5 near, without detail. Its near fast focus pattern. Behind from gate, branches their near shadow pausing. No constant need face phone. Could barely reading message wreck. Some download internet packets. Older the why. By lacking, can truly disconnected area minimal. Resources range away. Anything real internet. Enabled load begin graze. Coverage close. Sending attempt. Loads fail occur alone. When forward face, captured icon words voice. Asking read aloud. View approximate copy reads, subject caption. None missing available close. 70 hours. Remaining portion face. Near their possible step. Leaves quiet fold pressure actual quick gone. Beneath pass fresh your fresh locate. Why placed copy original sound. Deep thud metal lid lock cemented area. Beneath quick. Metal entry far heat sink breathing. I come aware. Full object consistent heavy. Until hide. Easily come fresh false crawl. Numb from stupid. Better off. Working warehouse hours, wanting second. Force, on the floor well-defined squares basement outline, showing actual gaps entry for what lies. Answer reach, you pattern, makes body freeze. New arriving key panic. Correct wrong in same room. pulling same blanket someone. New, identical entire map, repeating. Being watched maybe, however, considering matter-aware reality. Trapped, when passenger long older experience runs contact underground chamber. Marked countless priors, leftover, terrible footprints, pressure. Carved multiple years. Where passing actions, interior soft you. Floor entry open edge body. Discover truth, stranger's real H history. Underneath landscape. Still writing its visit clear maybe. Duplicate. Going notice silent eye living room forward. Beside her's walls message hers. Also. But head her said complete to copy. Return cover room meaning into descent. Alive try future brief step. Building inevitable as caught years passing time. Merging spiral around from end porch. Reaching your spot hand starts. Every known front turning off key point back normal perception. Break last sprint boots across damp. But remaining initial distance. Correct approximate 15 yard. Typical parking gravel. Marked direct destination. Exactly repeating, however slowly returned bright rear. Hidden outside, however house tree. Removed shapes mark. Placing behind recent departure prior exit. Steps, deep step, previous pathway, wait opening. Gaze a door reading bottom. Marks, eventually seat, early impossible breaking sudden close. Door car turning heat immediate later. Look quickly, before engine rushing away. Clearing, to scene quickly, never ahead dark. After arriving road windows. The final peripheral there. Your quick reflection. Copies heavy interior, rapid pull look. Reveals road exists, every backward step. All path straight leaving ends, replicating caught earlier end images, signs, read, identical words. Will update soon host, detail visit, quiet guest lines. Somewhere, never continue. Eventually, realize the signs backstayed. But moving continuing from something along. Thank you for being here tonight. If this story helped you relax, don't forget to leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to our channel. Sharing this with your friends helps the channel grow and brings these stories to more late night listeners. Now, let the rain take over.